Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant is out there with Walker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Brogdon in at the one. You know, Brett, these two teams are both known for getting their three-point shot away and connecting. So will it be three-point bombs all night long for us?
Oh, yeah. Put on a seatbelt, strap into the cockpit. We're fighting a war exclusively from the three-point line tonight. But for these teams, that's the go-to. So I think it all depends on who can get hot and stay hot.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Walker. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. No good from Grant. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Walker against Middleton. Walker with the rebound. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Walker against Middleton. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Walker. Another miss by Middleton. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. What would have happened in free agency?
Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Lillard, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Ayton trying to break free. And it's Simons missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Brogdon, following the score by Damian Lillard. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. From down in the low post, it goes.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Knocked loose. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Middleton. That one goes in.
Going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Bucks trail by 4. Lillard the pass to Giannis. Ayton against Lopez. Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Portland grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Walker with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
Simons finds Brogdon. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. In the last 10 games, wonder no more. Here's a peek. Fifth, Jeremy Grant.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Connaughton against Henderson. And that one's good from Connaughton. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's the pass to Henderson. To the paint. Here's Thybulle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
at
your
the
only
line
option.
for Portland.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team. Shooting two.
That one is off. Second free throw, no good. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Tips it up. The rebound by Grant.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Back to Henderson. Here's the three. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Now here's Connaughton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. High arcing shot that puts them in the lead.
Assisted Connaughton.
At the end of one, a closer contested game down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Malik Beasley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. And Giannis throws it down hard.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now Henderson. Still scoreless. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Beauchamp. Pass to Beasley. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Simons.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Kamare. Henderson passes to Simons. Over Giannis. The Trailblazers rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for the Bucks. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. We'd like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Here's Kamara. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. They get the rebound. Count it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Henderson against Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Henderson.
It's on Scoot Henderson.
He's one of the top 75 NBA
Shooting
players of all time.
Milwaukee.
We should be enjoying
Damian
the seasons
Lillard.
that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple of years.
And the first one at the line is good.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough, these individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we should do in life. Right? And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's around 31 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And that one's good.
He might be as old school a center as you're going to find. Ayton thriving in close now.
And Lillard kicks to Beasley. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Lopez. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Kamara. Hasn't made one yet. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 and 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Now here's Middleton after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Lillard, right side. Giannis outside. The strength, the might, Giannis!
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
Here's Simon. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Beasley outside. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Beasley. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the rejection by Ayton. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Second, Malik Beasley.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brogdon against Lillard. Now, here's Brogdon. Guarded close. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here's the fast break. They're leading the way. Brogdon outside. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. He feeds it to Ayton. To end the cold streak. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Beasley. Lopez right side, right wing. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the three-point line. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
The Trailblazers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Brogdon hits them both. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Six on the shot clock. Here's Portis. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Portis has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with Dave. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Walker, and it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. His physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can. Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the 3.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brogdon kicks to Walker. Simons from outside. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Lillard uses the glass to finish the
Damian
layup.
Lillard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Brogdon looking it over. Now the pass to Ayton. Not going to go that time.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Middleton the pass to Beasley. Three-pointer, Lillard. And he recovers it. Middleton outside. Shoots over Brogdon. Middleton can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Giannis
I mean, maybe
Antetokounmpo.
could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Brogdon against Lillard. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Brogdon.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Inside.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
Automatic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
Trailblazers
Now a
timeout.
timeout called by Portland.
Compliment his teammates,
Tomorrow.
and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Here's Henderson. Dishes to Ayton. Passes it to Henderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Here's Kamara. Kicks it out to Grant. Simons surveying the D. Henderson, no good. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Lillard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The assist.
10 points for Damian
Chris
Lillard.
Middleton.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Simons up top, covered by Beasley. Simons against Beasley. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Kamara
2
missing.
minutes remaining in the third.
And the pressure he
2
put on that
minutes.
shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He
Giannis
just gets out there and
Antetokounmpo.
contests, and that's just enough.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Kamara. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. The tray. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. And Giannis with the layup.
Giannis
Giannis has
Antetokounmpo.
got 16 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They need a good offensive possession.
Trailblazers
Yeah, they've gone a
timeout.
long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at Antetokounmpo really making Eastern
That
Conference
was your
standings
Blazers
now that we're in the new
Youth
year.
Game.
You take a look at the Bucks. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure they've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Connaughton. He's guarded closely. With the drive. And that one's good.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Here's Lillard. Portis on the follow.
Bobby Portis.
Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Giannis against Grant. Pass to Henderson. Shoots over Lillard. Missed. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a top assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard position. Here's Grant. That shot no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And there's the pass to Payne. From the arc. Good on the triple.
Cameron Payne.
Payne's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Connaughton with it. Inside. Nice shot by Portis. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Henderson looking it over. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night, never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff prop Kevin, but remember, he was a lottery pick in 2015. So bouncing around, stints in China, a little bit of time in the G League. I mean, that's determination to get back, have an opportunity, and take advantage of it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Brogdon finds 8. The shot's good.
Center rugged screen, nice roll by Ayton to get to the bucket.
Bucks leading by 22. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Payne. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Simons. He's covered closely. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
Milwaukee ball.
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and Let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Cameron Payne. Simons against Beasley. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's Simons missing.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Crowder. Kicks to Lillard. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
2 minutes.
Beasley against Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Stolen by Middleton. Here is Lillard. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Giannis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Left side, Grant, just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Lillard. No good on the shot. Good D by Brogdon. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Lillard outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
And that's the
to
end
come
of the
into an
game.
opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.